What it do, everybody? This is KT from KTTeeV, and you're now listening to the Daily K podcast. I'm sitting out here today on a very special day. It's the birthday, July 1st, 1980, the day the king was born. I'm
Believe it.
sitting here with the big homie, the family, people from back in the clutch, my kinfolk Antoine Holmes.
Whoa, what's going on? What's going on, Super K?
LOC, gonna let the people know a little bit about you, man. What we doing out here?
All right. Biologically and from the beginning, my name is Antoine Holmes. I go by Loke or either Victor Branco. So you can follow me on Facebook at Victor King I Am King Branco. Or you can follow me on Instagram at King Antoine Holmes 52400. I also got Kings Amongst Kings and Queens radio and podcast, which is an online radio station. And we got a lot more stuff that's coming to you. I'm just enjoying the day in the morning, chilling with my fam for his birthday.
Yeah. So, like I say, the biggest thing this KTTeeV about, man, is really being motivational and inspirational to the people. Because everybody needs a little sunshine. So basically, Loke, as we get this started, man, really just tell me a little bit about how you got to this point, why you came to this H-Town, man. What got you here?
Well, basically, to let everybody know, I'm from Shreveport, Louisiana, for starters. Okay, I love my city. I've been through a lot of my city. To me, what it seems to be is turning into a metropolitan city, but it's no fair amongst the young blacks in that city at this point in time.
Okay.
And I've always had the mindset to keep pushing it. I always wanted more. You know what I'm saying? I always wanted more. And with that being said, Little Shreveport couldn't give me exactly what I know is in store for me.
Okay.
Come to Houston years ago, basically when you and my brother first moved out here, and I had I'm gonna just tell you how what made it, what got me to that point. We was on Service Road of 290 in North Roslyn, Houston,
Okay.
on the north side.
Shake.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. And we pulled up at the red light by Larry's Barbecue when Larry's Barbecue used to be still over there. All right, man. I seen a dude. Now, what we call it back at home is monkey grass, like long grass that you get planted in the yard. Some of them already have it, but normally you know how people take balloons and they make those shapes and those animals and stuff like that. Well, he was using monkey grass doing it,
Okay.
and people was buying it at the red light.
Okay.
I knew right then. I looked at my brother. I told him, I say, this is home for me, man.
Yeah.
I say, this is the land of opportunity.
Yes, sir.
Anytime you can see somebody standing at a red light making animals and shapes, bro, with grass and selling it,
Yes, sir.
come on, man.
Hey, man, like I tell everybody, man, we in a city of 5 million people, man. There is nothing that we should not be able to do because we got the clientele. If you want it, it's out there to get, man.
And
It's
you're
out there to
also within the top 3 in the United States of America that's producing the most entrepreneurs and business owners
Tell me in H-Town.
in H-Town, in Houston.
That's it, man.
In
That's
Houston.
why I'm trying to get out here, man. That's Shreveport. I be telling everybody, man. Some people want to come down, man. But some people afraid of their change, man. Some people afraid, man. And that really set them back, man.
That's just don't know. We already set back so many years, and when you afraid of change and you afraid of stepping out, then that sets you back even more years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's I try to tell people that I try to encourage anybody that's back at home. Leave.
Yeah.
If you want anything out of life, leave.
Yeah.
You're not gonna get it there.
Man, so what you got coming up? What's next, man? You in this thing. What's next?
Well, first of all, I want to thank the man up above for blessing me and bringing me this far, so far.
Yeah.
I want to thank my parents and a lot of the people, my day ones, who've motivated me, kept me motivated, and stuff like that. Being one of them, you know what I'm saying? And I just, I moved out here February 19th, 2019, made a year. I've been in Houston. Within that first year, I was able to come here. I was able to get my own spot, branch out and start exploring things on my own. I ended up with my own company called Supreme Dispatching.
Okay.
Now I'm in school. I have my barber's permit, and I'm on my way to get my barber's license. I do hot shot driving over the road for a nice couple, good quality people. Name of the company is called Q4 Transport. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all need out there and y'all need somehow, holler at us, baby. We out here in Houston, Q4 Transport. And like I say, man, it's just, the people that God put in my life, bro. Being, like I say, you being one. we grew up together.
Yeah.
I know where you come from. You know where I come from.
You already know.
And to see you as a teacher before we left home, and to come out here and grow as a teacher, grow as a man, do things that you wasn't scared, that you weren't afraid to do.
Yeah,
become a coach. That you didn't
yeah.
know the first thing about it.
Nah,
you feel me?
Just say yes.
Just say yes.
That's it, man.
You know what I'm saying,
That's
and
it.
learn as you go.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? So that was big to me. That was a real huge motivational point for me. You notice that after that point, I started calling you coach.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why, because it keeps me reminded of what point put a different set in my head to switch on.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So
coach, man. Say,
you
man,
know.
it was real down there at College Station too, but
yeah.
I'm talking about, man, I miss them days, man. But like I say, the whole way I got to College Station was crazy, man. Cause I was at a job fair, and you looking at the table, man, and so us coming from Freeport, man. Sometimes, man, we don't. It's not even about being racist and that, but you just don't think you got to get a chance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
And so, lo and behold, once again, I said I'm gonna try it anyway.
Hey.
I went and talked to him. About 2 weeks later, man, he said, "Look, man, we want you to come down here and be our teacher for special ed." I always wanted to be a high school English teacher, man.
Okay.
So I said, I'm down with it, man. Moved out from H-Town, moved down to College Station, man. It was real down there, man.
How was that transformation for you once you got from Houston to College Station?
I mean, it was kind of slow motion at first, man, because it slowed down so much, man. After being in Houston from 2003, 2010, man, I was used to going fast, man.
Mm-hmm.
I think when I moved down, I had the Charger or something. I'm used to dipping, man. But when I got down there, kind of understood the life, I got adjusted, man. I loved it, man. I loved it down there because, it's peace.
Mm-hmm.
They got trees.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody chill. Like I say, it's a college town. But when you're in College Station, that's when you feel college town. When you're in Bryan, man, it's slow motion. Sunday morning, man, just real cool. So it was good. It was easy transition, man, because that took me back to Shreveport.
Okay, so it made you feel at home again.
Yeah, that took me back to Shreveport, man.
Yeah, and that's normally what a lot of people fear about change.
Yeah.
Because you lose so much, and it's like, will I ever get that feeling again without having to go back home?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah, that was a good one, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, though. I was glad to get out of there, because it was just time for the next chapter, man. I did my thing. I wanted to go down there, get my master's degree.
Mm-hmm.
I went out and got that, and I said, man, it's time to go do something big. What's next? So, I was either gonna go up to Clarksville, where that's here by Paris, Texas.
Yeah.
By Texarkana, all that. Yeah, I was gonna go to Clarksville and be the head powerlifting coach, assistant football coach, and English teacher, or either I was gonna come back to this H-Town, man. And so, you see where I'm at, though.
Yeah, it is. Now let me ask you this: being that you are a professional guy, as far as you being a principal, you know what I'm saying. It's a lot come with that. Just like being a police officer, it's a lot of stuff you can and can't do. You have to strain and refrain from because of your profession.
Yeah.
So. At that point, with what you was just saying about your transformation to College Station and Bryan, you said it was time to go to the next level.
Yeah.
Now, for a lot of people, they don't know when the chapter ends.
Yeah.
And it's time to go to the next level.
Mm-hmm.
What would be some key things that you would tell people that when it's over and it's time to go to the next chapter, the next level, what would you tell them? How would you tell them look for as far as the ending?
For me, man, I just kept setting short-term goals, man. Like I had one long-term goal, which was to be a principal, which is what I'm doing now. But every part of that was me knocking down one short-term goal. The thing was, when I first moved to Houston, then that was find me a job, find me a partner, moved in, got all that going. Then the next thing was go to college, get the degree. degree. Sure, I went straight 4 years straight. Got that done. Next thing was now get into the teaching field. Got that done. So all these little small things. And so every time I get one small goal accomplished, that was it. Next thing was time to go to grad school. So how I'm going to do that? So I'm going to go to grad school here or down in College Station. God said College Station. And so that's another thing too, though. It's just understand that I don't control nothing, bro. That's the only way I live, man. Because I can't, like, I'll make a decision, but really that's probably the decision I was supposed to make. Like, it ain't me saying it. It's
right.
God saying do this, do that. And so really that's, you just know. But once you start knocking those short-term goals out, then that's when you can kind of turn the page, man. Because like I say, once I got that master's degree, I said, I love it down here, but it's time to turn the page.
Just like that.
I'm out.
Just like that.
I'm out. Went down there, got a truck. All that, man.
I remember you had that truck, man. I remember that.
But like I said, man, when you're in Rome, but after a while, I met some cool people down there too, man. Shout out my boy Coach Mason, man. Met some cool people down there, but we back to the city, man.
Just like that.
Just like that, man. So we in here now, man.
Oh yeah. Planet.
I think, man, we're gonna wrap this thing up for the first one, man. Shoot, any last final thoughts you got before we shut it down, man?
Oh man, just never give up, man. Just, what I'm saying, never quit.
Yeah.
No matter how many doors close.
Yeah.
Just keep pushing. Stay prayed up. Keep pushing, man. I always believe in yourself. Don't worry about what nobody else think about you.
Yeah.
Don't worry about what they say. If it ain't paying your bills, putting clothes on your pocket, feeding you and your kids, if it ain't doing nothing for you, period.
Yeah. It ain't working.
It ain't. What are you listening to it for?
There it is, man. There it is. All right, man. Well, shoot. Damn, me, that's Antoine Home, a.k.a. Loke. Man, give him the information one more time.
All right, you can follow me on Facebook under King I Am King. Well, Victor King I Am King Branco. You can follow me on Instagram at King Antoine 52400. You hit me on either one of those, I'll catch you. We'll make it happen.
There it is. All right, y'all. First episode of Daily K, the podcast, KTTeeV. We out.